yo fuego, no jugo, juegos. Habla español, pero pequeño. Me pele es negro, cosono muchos negros, pero negros de más el dinero, el peso de dinero, el peso de dinero, el peso de dinero. Yo quiero el peso de dinero. Let me stop now, you know I'm international. I only speak Spanish when I feel it's rational. Pass you the gas, cause I'm trying to gas you up.
Hey guys, it's Jericho. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another review on the Fenty Beauty foundation, but this time I'm going to be mixing the foundations. I've done a review on 370, I've done a review on 380, and I did a review on 390, and I did a review on 385. So it took me 3 times before I finally found a good shade, which was 385. So 385 is my perfect shade. Well, at least it was before I kind of got a tan. And then she came out with the Fenty hydrating formula, which they said whatever you were in the matte, you were in the hydrating, but I found that to not be true. 385 and 410 are the exact same, but 385 in the matte and 385 in the hydrating was not the same at all. Like, it was completely different. So I'm 410 in the hydrating and 385 in the soft matte. So I've already put lotion on my face, my bootleg Pond's, my equate version of Pond's. So that's why kind of why my face is a little bit shiny. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty hydrating primer for this, just to see what happens. So I'm just going to put that on my face. But one thing I do like to do then is go in with my NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. This says softens fine lines and pores. So I really like to use this in my cheek area. I really don't use it anywhere else, but I like to use it in this area because I like this area to look smooth. Okay, so this is my 385. I'm going to go in with this on the back of my hand, which I really didn't want to do, honestly. We're just going to go ahead and do it. So I'm going to start with the 385. I'm trying to figure out how to do this because all I have is a sample of the Fenty, the hydrating. So I don't know how I'm going to mix the two unless I just dump it in my hand. So shake this up a little bit. Put it on the back of my hand. 2 pumps. And then I'm going to mix in the hydrating. I think I used a little bit too much. So I just mixed in the hydrating with the matte. Gonna mix it together. So it's really kind of creamy looking. I know it's not really showing up on camera, but so now I'm just going to put it on my face. So one thing I noticed is mixing them together, it didn't feel like the foundation dried down as quickly as it normally does, which is good. Like, I feel like I have more time to actually blend it out, and I'm still able to blend it some without it feeling like, oh, it's too late, it's set already, like I'm stuck with it. So that's pretty cool. I can definitely see the dewiness, and I know that has a lot to do with the primer and the fact that I use the hydrating foundation. So mixing them together, it actually looks okay. It looks good. So for the first time, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. But let me see, like, if there are any other spots that I need to fix. I want to cover my smile line again, which I know I'm going to regret later. But I just want to do it just to see what happens. Even though they say you should put less product on your smile line, I'm going to put more. Because honestly, not putting product hasn't helped. So I really can't go wrong by putting more product on there, because it's just gonna look bad no matter what I do. So at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Go hard or go home. All right, so now I'm going to go on with my concealer, the Born This Way concealer. So I have been for the longest like trying to figure out like what is the hype with this concealer? Why does everybody love it so much? But now I know, like it's a lot of product for one, and it really does blend really well. So I'm gonna put this down first because this is my exact shade. Like this blends in perfectly. This is not. Now on to contouring. I'm gonna go in with the shade C16 and Makeup Revolution, and let me figure out what brush I'm going to use. See how like my face just looks luminous and glowy? Like there's nothing is setting and drying down like I'm used to. So this is kind of like new for me because y'all know I normally go for the matte look, but I am not mad at all. All right, so like I said, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to my face. I hope this color payoff is coming off right, because in person it looks so good. Like that's a little bit better. It's not looking so bright. In person it looks so good. It just looks so good. All right, now I'm going to set it with my Sacha Buttercup. I really want to use my Beauty Bakery, but I'm scared because of flashback. I haven't used it in a while though, but I really want to use it. Like I'm really being drawn to it for some reason, so maybe I should just go to where I'm being led. So I'm going to use my Beauty Bakery powder today, and I'm going to set under my eyes and everywhere else. Okay, that was a good decision. Okay, I apologize about that. I had to lower my brightness because it had me looking so, like I was looking so white, and I'm just like, and it's doing it again. Like what the heck? Like I don't know how to stop this camera from this auto brightness because it says that it's turned off, but then somehow like, it's still making me look like a ghost, and I just don't understand. Because in person, this looks flawless. Besides the fact that my eyelashes is lopsided. This is the only camera I have that's autofocus. Okay, I don't know if that helped or not. Like I raised my, I lowered my brightness a lot so that you could see what this is really looking like right now. Like this looks so much better than how it was before. Like I literally look like a ghost. But now I'm gonna do some finishing powder, which I don't normally do, but I just really want to try it. I'm saying try it like I've never done it before. But I really need to invest in me a good powder brush, which I have some, but I don't know why I'm just like, for some reason I just really want to invest in one, and I really don't even need one. So I'm gonna shake that off and dust it all over. I don't even know what doing this accomplishes. I really don't. Thank you, Jesus, for that input, because I think that was a great decision on me to go ahead and do that finishing powder because it just really brought everything together. So now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty bronzer. The highlighter though, I'm just going to go in with my usual, usually lately I've been using the Crayon Case and Glola. I really want to buy a new highlighter, but at the same time it's like, why keep buying highlighters when you haven't even hit the pan on anything that you own? But I just be wanting to try new stuff in my videos. But I do have one highlighter I think that I got in that haul from Creator Day, but it was only one, and I really want to get more, but it's just like I'm trying my best not to just waste money. Like you don't need any new highlighters until you run out of the ones that you have. So I'm telling myself that I don't need to buy anymore. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. That lip that lipstick is so dry. It's a really cute color combination, but it's so dry. Like that stuff is so old. Like I've literally had this. You're only supposed to have this for 18 months. I know I've had it for like 3 years, but I just cannot bring myself to throw it away. But it's getting to the point where it's like developing water in it. But I'm gonna use it until I can't use it anymore. I don't do lipstick like that, so that's why I'm always like makeup goes to waste, because I don't do my makeup every day and I don't do enough videos. So like using it every time I do a video, I'm always using gloss and liner. So that's why I'm like, you know what, no, I want to do some type of lip color. Now I'm just trying to get my hair to act right. But this is the finished look. So this is the Fenty Beauty mattes, and this is the Fenty Beauty hydrating foundation mixed together. I feel like it's the perfect combination. It gives me the perfect amount of matte look, and it also gives me the hydrating feel of the hydrating foundation. So I feel like I'm getting the best of both worlds. Now I don't know how well it's going to hold up. Like I'm not doing a wear test, but as far as how it looks on my face, I love it, because the soft matte was kind of like really matte, and the hydrating was too dewy. Even though it looked good in the video, like when I did their initial review, I'm like, oh, I actually like the hydrating side better, because I did one side no, I used the hydrating foundation, but I did one side with the True Matte Primer and one side with the hydrating primer, and I like the hydrating side better because I just felt like my face just didn't look like it was starving, because I do have dry skin, but my skin gets oily when I put on foundation and makeup, because I feel like my skin isn't getting enough moisture, maybe. I don't know, even though I moisturize my face really well and I still be getting oily. I don't know what's going on, but I really like these mixed together. So I think I'm gonna, if I go ahead and get the Fenty hydrating, I'm definitely gonna be mixing it with my matte, because I feel like it's just the perfect combination. The color is good. Like I said, 380 and 410 are the same shade, because 380 in the hydrating, 385 and 410, because they don't match like they said that they would match. So that's completely different, but I like it. I really like it. It came out so bomb, and I'm blown away with how well it came out. Like, I'm shocked. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I know her regular soft matte lasts a pretty good decent time. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll do a wear test, but I just don't have that kind of time. And you know, I'm not wearing a full face of makeup at work in order to do a wear test, because I just know it's gonna look like trash by the end of my shift, and I do not want to be looking like that at work. So I have to do it on a day where I actually have time and have things to do. So maybe one day I'll get up early enough to actually do a wear test, but I don't even think anybody cares about that anymore. I don't know, because the hype has died down about this foundation. So I don't know if anybody's really looking for a wear test or not, but if you are, let me know. But that's it. So if you have the Fenty hydrating and you have the Fenty soft matte, I think it's a great idea to mix the two, because they work so well together. And especially if we use her primer to go along with it, you should definitely do that. So I definitely say try it. I like it. I'm curious to see if anyone else has done it on YouTube. I'm gonna have to look it up and see if anyone else has mixed the two, because all I've seen is side by sides, but I've never seen anybody like mix the two. So I'm excited to look for that and see if anyone else got as good of results as I have, because I love it. If you guys like this video, I hope you guys thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat to keep up with me in my daily life. But I thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.